Hello, Amy, Casey. How's life? It's Michael. I'm have this funny angle here so you can actually see my hands when I start to show you, as opposed to my face. Basically, thanks for asking me. I feel honored that you would ask me such a questions. I love using string, as you know, and it's one thing I like about it is that it's a question of the flexibility that you have. You can put the string on different patterns. You can use different types of chord, and it's really fun. It's really fun. You'd really like the sound. I think it gives us a nice reedy sound, and you'll find that the response, the tonguing, and the articulation is going to be different when you try the string. As for the type of string to use, I go years ago. I went to scrapbooking store, and they have different types of string, and they sell them by the yard, usually like 50 cents, 60 cents a yard. It's very cheap. This string is a little too thin for the bass clarinet, actually, because as I mentioned, my bass clarinet is at work, so I don't have it with me. So I took another mouthpiece and another reed here that I have at home, so you can actually see how I do it. So try to find a string that's a little, the gauge is a little more thicker. This is a little too thin for the bass clarinet, I find, but you might like the sound with a thinner gauge or a thicker gauge. So you can buy a few different types of string in different sizing and experiment and see which one you like. This is also the lace from the combat boots, the issued combat boots that we get, and it's really kind of hard, but that gives a different type of sound too. So the thickness of the string, the hardness of the string makes a difference with the sound. So normally when so I'm going to show you now how I do this. Normally when I put the reed on the mouthpiece, on the bass clarinet, I use the neck. I attach the neck. I'm going to do it without a neck. You probably won't be able to do it without a neck because it's really difficult, because it tends to slip. But I can do it without a neck because I've been doing this for years. But normally use the neck of the bass clarinet to kind of secure the mouthpiece and the neck. That's what I recommend. So use your left hand and you hold the mouthpiece. Put the reed on the way you like it. All right. Make sure it's on. Then you hold it firmly with your left hand and give yourself a little room, because you want to start to put the string on right around there. So what the first thing you need to do well, before I did it, I guess I should have done this first. Sorry. Let's start this again. You put the string first, like that. Sorry. And then you put the reed on. So the string in the back, you want to leave some extra room, like about there, so you can pull the string at the end. Okay? So that's about the amount of string that you want to use. To start, I put it in the middle of at the top of the mouthpiece. That's how I do it. And then you hold that on. You put on your reed. Secure the reed with your thumb. Then now this has to be pretty secure with your index finger, right? And then now you start to go. I usually go in this way. I use my right hand. If you're left-handed, then you have to kind of do the opposite. And it has to be pretty firm. The first one, it has to be pretty strong. Then you keep it tense, and you keep going around, and you go around like that. Pretty straightforward. Usually after a while, this string is really short because it's just I'm using it to demonstrate. After a while, what I do when I get a certain point, I just pull the string. Usually I go a little further. Here, I'll go a little further for you. I pull the string to make sure it's tight. All right? Pull the string to make sure it's tight. See that? And now when I'm going to tie the string at the end, I use my thumb. I go around. So I put my thumb there, and I go around my thumb. Then I go underneath my thumb while I hold the string here with my index finger. Hold the string, go underneath my thumb. And then I pull that. Then once I get it done, I pull it firmly on both sides, and there it is. It's easy to adjust Once you have it on, if you want to adjust it a little higher, just kind of do what we normally do. Here, I'm going to do this quickly with a longer string. And when you take it off, I just push it up. I just push the string up like this. Take it off. And it comes off pretty fast. Well, it's taking a long time now, of course, because I'm demonstrating to you. But there's a string. I'm going to use this lace from a shoe. This is totally different material. So I start here, as I said. Hold the string with my index finger on my left hand. Get the string and get the mouthpiece, get the reed on the mouthpiece in the right place. And I start to go around. Go around. This is much thicker string. And it's really, it gives a different sound, obviously, than the other one would. That's the beauty of this. You can try different things, whatever you like. And this is, so I get my thumb around there. Hold it on with my index fingers. Pull that. Keep it. Then when I'm done, I like to do like this. Pull both strings to make it tight. But as I said, this is going to be attached to your neck, so that should be good. So I hope this is a good demonstration. And this is a great time. I'm doing this in the morning because everybody's sleeping. So take care. Bye-bye.